Yeah, Annie, I named the character that I want... yeah, we've got the same plan. Good, great. I named the character I wanted to name, but then promptly... Oh, it's a little bit different. Oh, no, it was down here. I then promptly didn't move them up into the selected spot, and I always make that mistake. It's really vexing. Yeah, everything looks good. Oh, go back. We wanted this to be medium. If this goes well, oh god no, I forgot about this part. Then this is going to be like I can just include the whole thing of recreating this character. Oh, interesting. That's rolled something different for us. I'm not going to spend too much time trying to change this. I think the animal we had was the Toxalope, though. We're going to remove you. Ugh, hair and beards is kind of annoying. We popped these in. It's fine. Rural, also fine. I think we more or less were fine with those. I don't think I really changed these, honestly. No, I don't think I did. Tattoos, I went for the tribal ones that I like. There you go. Done. Oh, I saved the ideology, did I? Oh, yes, so we did. Thank goodness. Load anyway. There we are, that's perfect. Thank you for catching that, chat. That saves a load of time. Right, okay. We want... Oh no. Load custom? Yes, thank goodness. Load anyway. Save. Then character editor. Alright. Okay, this is a little bit wonky, but... editor... Okay, yeah, this is very wonky. Does anyone have a quick clip of the character? Ooh. When I tried to make a custom vampire with character editor, the Humogen bar got bugged out once I started the game. Hope that doesn't happen to you. Ooh. Yeah, hope so as well. Can we save this character? Should be able to. Save pawn to slot. 0, I guess. Seems a bit dodge, but... Alright, let's go ahead and see if this works. Fingers crossed, chat. It's the right person. They're landing. They've just had too many orgies. They don't want any more orgies. They are not horny anymore. They just want to be happy. Okay. Let's have a look at their bio. Yep, they are the right person, right stats, right things. Everything is right. Let's immediately save the game. Dear God! It took us so long! Nice music. It's a shame about that, though, because I'm immediately going out and I'm going to turn off the mods that I don't want. So, Tonk and Tonk. Save and apply. Okay, drop in another save. That was a harrowing experience, chat. But look at this beautiful place that we've been gifted. Actually, look at it. That is amazing. This is the only way into this part. Outside of drop pods, which there's going to be plenty of, because there's no other way to get here. This would have been great if we were on an island. We are a post-derp society. How many herbs did Aavak earn for that jank start? 1. Because, in fact, it's almost less than 1 because of how quickly I was able to recover it. Are we a pre-derp society or a post-derp? We're definitely a post-derp. Yeah, needs blood to survive, and chat started us on an island. Chat is great. So, this is my hemogen. We'll consume hemogen below 50, but we'll only use 2 per day. We have to feed off willing humans. How do you get off the island? Advance enough to be able to use drop pods. We can also implant our genes. Okay, let's have a look at our gear. Got 10 packs. We've also got 8 there, which is quite nice. We're just leaving those where they are. Blue. Blue is really a corgi. Well, it's what we deserve. Needs. Everything is more or less in the right place. Wearing a torch crown and minor pain are giving me a +4, which is almost enough to just completely remove the pessimist. So, being Blue's master plus these is only 1 point less than me being outside in the sun and the fact that we're a pessimist on top of it. So once we're no longer outside, that's actually always going to be a positive, which is glorious. Let's have a look at the map. We've got plenty of food here. That's not going to be a problem. The blood we need, but we don't eat blood. We simply need it to sustain ourselves. Oh my lord. Ancient Exostrider midsection. Contains an ancient mechanoid transponder. The remains of a massive ancient exostrider, war mechanoid. Long ago, some high-energy weapon shattered the body and fused the parts into an almost solid mass. In its guts, it looks like there is a still functioning transponder. If you could extract the transponder, you could decrypt it to gather valuable information. The mech's incendiary weapon cells are intact but unstable and will likely detonate after you do some damage. Great! Fire! My favourite as a vampire. Super lush. Also right next to the bloody anima tree, which I'm sure is not going to psychic scream its way into rotting our brain. Yeah, no, that's great. 100%. Would experience again. We've also got bison wool robe. Okay. Charge right. At least that's there. Okay. Well, we've got a bunch of stuff to do. So much to do, in fact. All of this is ours. We'll claim that. Paint floor? Oh yes, you can paint buildings now. We don't have a clean room, do we? No. That's something I miss. Toggle pollution overlay. Can I see the pollutions? Are there pollutions? No, there are no pollutions. That's good. Toggle the heat overlay. There is some really nice new overlays, by the way. Toggle the automatic rebuild of destroyed structures in the home area. Yeah, we'll allow that. Toggle visibility of roofs. Don't need that one. Okay, we've got a bunch of stuff to do. Do we have the lamp, though? We should do. Yep. Which I can drop. Alright. Now then. There's a little area down here. Got a decent amount of geotherm. On this side of this divide, we could seal that section up. And then have some sort of entry area down here with relative ease. Which I think is what we're going to work toward. But the first thing for us to do is we need to get in out of the rain. Or rather out of the elements. We want to hole up in here, I think. That is going to need one more wall to be deconstructed and rebuilt, and a door, and that's it. This would then be a suitable room for the beginning of our stay here. We can throw down some shelving for anything that can't be eaten by enemies. So silver could happily be in an outdoors area on some shelves. But the blood packs, the food, the medicine, all of that should be inside. Okay. Deconstruct these to get some bricks. Dumping stockpile zone will make here, I guess. We will make a stockpile zone of the entirety of this building for now. But I'm going to say priority is low, but for everything that's fine. Oh, actually, we want to disallow rotten. Allow large corpses. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Alright. Next up, the important bits. Firefighting is a 1. Since you're the only doctor right now, Doctor 1, Patient 2, Bed Rest 2. Child care. Care for a baby or a child of the colony. No. Right, let's actually nix everything else for now, and then I'm going to add them in. Start with a clean slate. Research is always a 4 for me. Because if nothing else needs to be done, do some research. Cleaning will be a 3, as will hauling. These are some of the last jobs to be done. I guess childcare on a 4. Basic is flicking switches, releasing prisoners, opening containers, changing dryad types, and extracting skulls. I'm going to put that on a 3 as well, so that's ahead of hauling. Wardening, gonna say that goes above basic. Well, no. The way I typically work this is 3 is now my new normal. 2, like, 1s are exclusively reserved for emergency priorities. Anything on a 1 should be done because it's like colony survival dependent, if that makes sense. Hey Aavak, are you looking forward to the new Rimworld DLC? This is the new Rimworld DLC. Let's pop everything onto a 3. There are only ever really 2 or 3 1s as my usual setup. Doctors will always have 1, but other people will quite often have the patient as 1. Firefighting is 1. It's like, look, if you're a patient in a bed and that room is on fire, what should you prioritize? That's the way I think about it. Should you prioritize staying in the bed as the patient while the room rises to the same sort of temperature as the surface of the sun? Or should you get out of bed, put the fire out, and then climb back into bed? That's the way that I usually work that. But for a doctor, they don't get patient as a 1, they get doctor as a 1 instead. So they will tend to everyone who needs tending, then climb into bed and hope that there's someone else to tend them. But the way I typically roll with medics is I kind of have this... I imagine that the medic would prioritize the lives of the people under their care above their own. Bed rest then is usually a 2. And if someone isn't a doctor, I'll quite often not even give them the doctor skill. They're prohibited. I only want professionals tending to people. But in an emergency, I might bump that up a bit. But bed rest is then a 2, whereas patient would be a 1. That's my usual setup for this. Outside of that, everything being basically childcare, that's the lowest priority. I'll do it if I'm the only one left to do it and I've got nothing else to do. Same way with research. Most things I will say, look, just do them if they're available to do. I'm going to say for you, construction is a priority. So the 2s are now effectively their primary focus for that character. The 1s are the emergency focus that everyone should have. 2s are, this is my job in the colony, this is my role. 3 is the, everyone kind of does this. And 4 is that if I've literally got nothing better to do with my life, I will do this. But that's the only reason I will do it. And I try to keep colonists only having 2 at most, sometimes with very rare exceptions, or 3, on things that a priority 2, so like 2 to 3 things on priority 2, because I don't want to give them too many jobs for their role. There are some exceptions though, like for example, grow and plant cut, I consider the same job, so they would count as one primary job, and then I would still give another one. Sometimes, like, crafters will have a few in this set because quite a lot of skills are the same, and so it makes sort of sense for them. If patient was a 1 and firefight was lower, oh, sorry, what was this? Pretty sure firefight already overrides patient because it's further up the list, only if they're both 1s. So that's what I was saying before. If these are both 1s, which is what normally I give people, well, actually, you are quite right. Yeah, that would, if it was a case of you're trying to limit the 1s as much as you can, you could do this, and that would work. But I just have them both on 1 because outside, like this way, my doctor will prioritize putting out the fire above doctoring, even though doctoring is their ultra high priority. If the hospital wing is on fire, they'll go do that first. Firefight is the leftmost job, so as anything with the same priority as firefight will be done first. I just find that that's the better way to take care of this. You could do this, but then it's feasible that my doctor would take care of a patient whilst they were both slowly cooking. I prefer to have firefight at the highest and have one other ultra emergency task as the same priority, but that's just me. You know, your mileage may vary. Most of my colonists will have this, but my doctor specifically will have this. So construction is a 2. What else should I give? Plants, I mean, you know, we're going to need food, but there's plenty of food around. For the time being, I'm actually going to give hauling as a primary job. And I know that sounds silly, but this will ensure that hauling gets done quickly. I know you're bleeding out, but there's a fire way over there. Well, the problem with that is that, like I said, it's kind of an edge case sort of thing. If I've taken my eyes off the prize, what's going to happen? Would I want my doctor in the hospital to prioritize treating, installing someone's cyber limb over putting out the fire that started in the wood on the wooden walls and is slowly killing them? I mean, yes, you can. If you're micromanaging it, then, like the way I see it, this schedule is only for the times when you're not paying attention to them. If you're micromanaging them and manually saying, hey, go take care of this person, or hey, go put out this fire, then this doesn't matter. This is purely for the automation of the colony. If I'm out trading with someone and a fire starts in the colony and I haven't gone back there because I'm in the middle of a firefight, I want to know that this is going to take care of things. And understand it's always going to be a second best option compared to you micromanaging every single thing that all of the colonists do at any particular time. So, no, I dropped it. I didn't install it. If you're happy to micromanage every element of someone's day, then you literally don't even need this. Oh, did it? Yeah, actually, you're right. That is actually deployed, isn't it? That's kind of weird. Can I uninstall it? I can't. Oh, there we are. Yeah, it did. Okay, I'll just have that uninstalled. The first thing I want you to do is please pick up that rifle. And I guess, is it cold enough for you to put this on? It's 8C. Sure, okay. Well, actually, you can decide to put that on if you want to. Right, that's everything we need to do for right now. Need colonist beds. Yes, yes we do. And we will get them, don't you worry. I guess I could just throw down a quick sleeping zone. Right there. Now, that is the main stuff, but there are other things that we need to have a look for as well. Self-tend, as chat just pointed out, since they're on their own, they need to be able to take care of their own wounds. But they have got very fast wound healing naturally, and also very fast blood bleedings coagulation, or blood coagulation. So we're probably at less risk with that than usual. And yes, our puppet is a corgi. Not exactly the best, but we will accept. I would then like a wooden door right about there. Also, I don't want you adding a home zone to every bloody thing. Please don't. I am going to miss the cleaning mod, I'm going to be honest. I was sort of hoping that that would have been added as a default by now, but oh well. Oh, is it a York? Oh yeah, it's a Yorkie, not a Corgi. Not bad. That's what I get for just taking people's word for it in chat. Aavak lied to us. I did not. It's a Yorkie. Yes. So, ferret updates? What do you mean ferret updates? Are you asking for ferret updates? Or just pronouncing ferret updates? It's fair if that's what you're saying, but I don't think we're going to have enough to fully flesh out that wall. Not unless I can find more slate around. Yeah, we can. Okay, nice. Though, I'm going to give my character some time to haul all this stuff in, frankly. If you cross a Yorkie and a Corgi, do you get a York-Orgie? No? Yes? We're going to want building materials outside. So let me set this up. Clear all. But I want... all of this except for medicine and drugs. Actually... Nanostructuring chip? What? Standard subcore? My lord. Raw resources, there we go. Pretty much want all raw resources outside. And that can be priority normal, whereas this is a priority low, so should be moved around. Hey Aavak, have you thought about doing an FTD series? I've done a few in the past. I have thought recently about doing one again, yes, but it'll probably be a while. There's so much stuff coming out right now. Got Terra Addicta, which is still consuming lives. We've got Rimworld Biotech, which will consume lives. You've got Vicky 3 coming out in a few days, also going to consume lives. From the Depths is kind of far away. There's also Cosmetia, which I just popped out a fresh first taste on. Terra Addicta, indeed. 7 Days to Die. There's so many things. Project Zomboid. There's too many games. What if you... Okay, so if you mix a Yorkshire Terrier and a Corgi, you get a Corgi Terrier. Sure, okay, we'll go with that. I'm on board with this. Vicky 3 will reduce pop output across the globe by 15%. Yes. That is so true. Vampire Survivors just went 1.0. You know what? I might check that out again. If it's gone 1.0. It'll be interesting to stack that up against Brotato and see how they do. Baby sleeping. Oh my god. The war crimes. Okay, you're popping on some clothes. Nice. The Undead Legacy mod for 7 Days to Die has made some big changes for the current game version. The new version is just around the corner. The corner. Damn it, Corgi! You're not even here and you're on my mind. But the new version of 7 Days is just around the corner. So, baby sleeping spot for babies, made of babies. I mean, you could totally make a bone crib. Making out of baby bones is particularly rough, just because they're small. You'd need to gellify a lot of babies to have enough bones to make a bone crib out of baby bones. I'm just gonna say now that's a tall ask. Okay, you ate without a table. Life sucks. However, schedule-wise, I will allow for what you've got right now, but we are going to be changing that up soonish. Sounds like the result of a strange mood. I mean, you know... I don't know if you can make crib objects in Dwarf Fortress. It's been that long since I've played. But if you can, there has to be, out there somewhere, someone who has had a dwarf go into a fell mood and decided to make a baby crib out of baby bones, and has promptly gone and found the baby to get the bones from. Plus points if it was their own baby. Plus points if the crib was for their own baby. That is the most metal Dwarf Fortress thing that could possibly happen. Urist has entered a foul mood. Urist has struck down Urist Jr. Urist has made a legendary item out of Urist bone. An Urist bone crib. It menaces with hanging rings of Urist Jr. bone. Urist has immediately had a mental snap. Because Urist Jr. is dead. Can't be put in the crib. Actually, he could be put in the crib. Urist has placed Urist Jr.'s corpse in the Urist Jr. crib. Do these decay? That does? Yes, they do. In that case... You know what, let's not put manufactured out there, I guess. It is inscribed with carvings of elephants eating cheese. Bloody cheese-eating elephants. Okay, that's more or less everything we needed to get inside. I don't even want to know what baby formula is made out of then. Once again, food for babies, by babies, from babies. Baby formula. Now then, we could, if I was so inclined, make a wooden shelf for wood. The reason for this is that the wood won't decay outdoors, which I believe it will otherwise. So yeah. Does the tech tree have new techs? Good call. Very good call. Let's have a look. Oh, no. beautiful tech tree mods. Okay, tree sewing, curve bow, blah, blah, blah. All the normal ones. Complex furniture smithing, carpet making, pemmican, great bow, cocoa. Noble apparel, plate armor, long blades, harp, harpsichord, royal apparel, drugs, piano. Electricity, xenogenetics, tox gas. These are 2 new ones, so we'll focus on the ones that we absolutely know are normal, or rather old ones, and then we come backwards. All of those are normal. Prosthetics, mortars, death rest is a new one. Water mill, that's normal. Fertility procedures is a new one. Basic mech tech, new one. Do thermal toxifier generator, gas operation, that's old. Yeah, that's old. Microelectrics foam turret, I think that's new. Medicine production, flat screen, shields, transport pod, autocannon, precision rifling, multi-barrel, gene processor. Build gene processors which allow a gene assembler to create xenogerms of higher genetic complexity. Compact weaponry, brain rewiring, jump packs. Those are those are normal. Moisture pump, long range mineral scanner, standard mech tech, high mech tech, and ultra mech tech. The advanced technology needed for your mechanitor to create and control ultra tier mechanoids, including large mechs and ultra tier mechanitor gear. You can get nanostructure chips by using mechanitor to summon a Procryton threat. That's going to be wild. Biosculpting, hospital bed, multi-analyzer, rocket swarm launcher. Produce rocket swarm launchers, single burst turrets that can devastate a wide area at a key moment in battle. That feels new. Bioregeneration. Unlock the Biosculptor pod's bioregeneration cycle. This cycle heals old scars, regenerates small lost body parts like fingers and toes, and cures many of the physical maladies that come with old age. Recon armor, pulse charge munitions. Archotechnics allows the gene assembler to use Arcanite capsules to create seemingly impossible genes. Archite genes and Archite capsules can be obtained from traders. Bionic replacements, advanced fabrication, marine armor, counterfract armor, waste pack atomizer. Build waste pack atomizers which can safely dispose of toxic waste packs by decomposing them at a molecular level. Requires the study of nanostructuring. Skin hardening, toxin filtration, starflight basics, Johnson Tanaka drive, starship reactor vacuum, crypto sleep caskets, machine persuasion, and starflight sensors. So there you go. So there are a couple of interesting ones. Speed things up a little bit. So what I would like here, clear all, I would like you to get more resources and wood. And I would like it to be a preferred place to put the wood. That should keep the wood from ending up rotting outside, even if it's rainy. Wonders if Aavak has a 3D printer. No, Aavak does not. Aavak would like to get one, but knows that this would be the first step along a dark path that would inevitably end in von Neumann probes. Heyo, Green Dreer. Spectre Grim, thank you ever so much for the 10 months, mate. Howdy doodly do, good Sir Aavak. First of his name, speaker in dulcet tones, quite possibly Adeptus Mechanicus sent back in time to collect tea to bring back to the 41st millennium. I mean, if you had to do anything, yes, bringing back some tea would definitely be, of all of the things you could do with time travel technology. Right, okay. There's a couple of things I need to do. Now, we are going to prefer to work at night. Now that I've got my first day sorted, time for us to manage this. Start off. Whomp. Now, sleep times. Mr. Aavak needs to make a 3D printer and send me a Newman probe. It's not a new... Von Newman. Oh, my lord. Hexadecimal, thank you ever so much for the resub there. Welcome back for the third month. Third month, second, best month. And thank you very much for the gift as well, Spectre Grim. Hey, Road Train, how you doing, mate? Right, so, I want to be asleep. I forget where nighttime starts. Does anyone remember? Like, at what point it becomes daytime versus nighttime? $21:22. I think 8 a.m. Okay, well, I'm going to pop down. How much sleep do you need? I think you just need the regular amount. No, you're a quick sleeper, so you're going to need less. Rest rate multiplier, plus 50%. Okay, and you get a mood bonus if you're awake from the 23rd hour to the 6th hour, and mood loss if awake during the 11th hour to the 18th hour. Okay. I'm going to give you... No, we're going to move this up a little bit. I'm going to give you a biphasic sleep cycle. Not too unlike my own. Kind of want to be awake there. It's just the problem with being a night owl. It is going to hit us a little bit, but I think we should be able to make do with this. So that's 5 out of a 24-hour cycle. I could make it 4 and see how that goes. Then just balance this out a little bit more. So I need 16 between, so 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not exactly great, I'm going to be honest. Maybe I could afford to push this forward just a wee bit. Oh, sorry, that's still wrong. There we go. Yeah, it's gonna kind of be rough. I'm gonna just push this a little bit forward, just so that we can try and carve out a little bit more of that day. But yeah, we'll lack the mood boost over here, but we'll sleep through some of the hours there. We'll see how that goes. Oh, does Italics also have a fluid guilt-based study? Yeah. Chat forced this upon me. Scalawag chat. I really love this, though. Right, when you wake up, you need to expand out this area a bit more. Will this be on the second YouTube channel? Yes, I hope so. Well, I'll be able to show it how the crazy speedrun of making this Ideal Legend character is wild. It took me no more than 30 minutes. Completely uncharacteristically. But yeah, true facts. Or at least they will be once I cut the video. No, Demi forced this on you. I wanted a cannibalistic cult. Well, that's actually very true, Velociraptor. That is true. Demi forced the guilt on us. Right, already up. Nice. Slowly working through this. Base hemogen gain is 20. How much is that? Only 5 for that. That's actually kind of wild. Okay. What does guilt-based mean? It means that the core precept of our Ideal Legend is we feel a great guilt over something. And that defines how we interact with the rest of the world in a way. If I go to our ideology here, the Archotechnic Penitents. Guilty. Our people carry guilt from ages past. Others are more worthy. So that's how we perceive the world around us. That we are unworthy. Right, I'm going to want at least some... A toy box. Can I play with a toy? Can use to play with babies, satisfying their need for play. Sadly, we cannot play with the toy box ourselves. Much sadness. Recreation, there we go. Chess table. Horseshoe pin. We'll pop a horseshoe pin outside. Pop it. I mean, ideally we wouldn't have to go outside for it, but you never know. I'll pop this in here as well. We've got easily enough wood to make that happen. It's playing Angel from Buffy. No. My lord. Though that is an idea. Maybe we could make a xenogerm that would define Angel a little bit closer. But come on, if I was going to play a vampire from Buffy, you know it has to be Spike. Alright? There is no question. Angel. No. Right. In our second sleep of the day. And we're done with the sleep. Yeah, you sleep super fast, in fact. What hour is this? 13th hour. So yeah, we did wake up. So if we have a look at your needs. Sleep is super topped up. Recreation is super topped up. For both of these, recreational fully satisfied, we're getting 10. 8 without a table, soaking wet, awful bedroom, slept on ground, unsightly environment, slight sunlight sensitivity, pessimist, and night owl in daytime. Oh, night owl in daytime is pretty rough, but this is... I mean, I could force you to basically sleep through the day, but... I don't know. That might be worth it, if I'm perfectly honest. It might honestly be worth it. What huge mood malice. Mind you, when does it end? 18th hour. So yeah, we're up for 5 hours of -10. And with our current schedule, well, I mean, we get 6 hours of +10, so they kind of balance out in a way. Whereas if I wanted to stay abed for that whole time, that is really going to eat into our time. So I'm favoring it as it is for now. Oh yeah. We should be able to build the ceiling. Perfect. I would like to move, or rather I'd like to get rid of this, I guess, and build a new one. Let's go for furniture. A regular bed. 45 wood. We'll just pump it right in there. Could you work on the bed? There you go. You now have a good bed. Well done, you. Do a little bit of mining in here. Now you should be relatively happy at this point. Oh, do you not get... Oh, it hasn't turned to 23 yet. And indeed, you've gone straight to sleep. Should have been asleep a little bit earlier, but that's fine. Right, you are at least up now. And if we have a look at your schedule, this is now giving... Yeah, you're getting 16 for being up at night, so that's perfectly fine. I think this is quite manageable. First thing for us to do is to get this place sorted out such that we've got the stuff that we need inside and out of the rain. We're more or less equipped as is. Now, the next thing I could do is add in some fencing, just to prevent animals from coming in and wrecking our stuff.